Alright, anytime E3 is going to start. Turning off the music because I don't want copyrights. Last thing I need is copyrights, and we're starting in. Right, anytime E3 is going to start. Okay, no, none of that. I don't need to watch my own live stream to get me a view I don't really feel like I deserve. Yeah, I don't feel like I deserve my own view. Yeah. So we got about 14 minutes, 13, or not 14 minutes, Jesus, I wouldn't have started that early. 4 minutes and 8 seconds now. Let's hope we get something good. Probably gonna take a while for people to come into the chat. Although knowing my luck, it's gonna be a waste of a stream. Nobody's gonna watch, but I'm gonna still do it because content is still content. Views are views, subscribers are subscribers, and I'm almost at 1,260. I'm about 6 away. So why not? Oh, I'm stupid. Why aren't I sharing this on my social medias? I got plenty of time. I got 3.5 minutes. Share on my Facebook and my Twitter. And already we got a viewer. Welcome to the stream. Of course, I'm not going to have any music because copyright reasons. I don't need that crap. I'll turn the volume back on when it's about 20 seconds till like starting. Stay tuned. Capcom E3 2021 Showcase starting at 2:30 and it's 5:27 here in Canada PM. So in the States, I'm ahead of the States by 3 hours. Make sure my volume's good. Okay. And we're about to hit the 2-minute mark. Because why not start 5 minutes prior before the show? I'm hoping to see maybe some Resident Evil things, even though Resident Evil Village just came out. We're probably going to get something for Mega Man. What else? Marvel vs. Capcom, maybe a new game, maybe DLC. Who knows? Maybe something Mickey Mouse related. I really don't know that much about Capcom except for the Marvel vs. Capcom, Resident Evil, Mega Man. I don't know if I'll stream tomorrow for Nintendo because that's at 9 a.m. Knowing my friend Jordan, he's probably going to cut out early with me and my friends hanging out tonight. He's going to cut out early so he can watch the stream, or he's going to stay up all night, which what he usually does. Okay, we're in the final minute. See, we got a little Mega Man right there. Presented by Chris Pratt, The Tomorrow War. Awesome, Chris Pratt. He's one of my favorite actors, really. Okay, 30 seconds left. Almost gonna be time to unmute this. Because literally I discovered about half an hour ago that Capcom was going to be showing because I've been busy watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventure or Diamond is Unbreakable. I know a lot of people don't like it, but it's got some good episodes. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Here we go. Capcom. Of course. Sweet. I just talked about that a couple of minutes ago. I haven't played it yet, but someday I will. Oh god, how much I want to play this game, but I got bills to pay and I'll get it eventually. Because I played Resident Evil 7, I really want to play 8. Village, Resident Evil. Oh god, that looks so fun. Buy it now. For me, I'll probably buy it on PC because I'm a newly PC gamer. What did I say earlier? New DLC for Resident Evil Village. Well, kind of, yeah.
Thank you, Kanda-san, for that wonderful update. Next up, some long-awaited news from the world of Monster Hunter. Whether it's adventuring
Monster Hunter
monsters or battling them with friends, we've got something for you. First, let's dive into the brand new story-based RPG entry to the series, Monster Hunter Stories 2: Wings of Ruin.
I mean, I haven't played Monster Hunter yet either. I haven't really felt like it's my kind of game, but... Cute anime girl crying? Something's gone wrong.
This was his fate. Red may have been strong and skilled, but against the awesome power of nature, he was merely a man. He never stood a chance.
All around, things just kept getting worse. But I heard that Guardian Ratha had survived and returned to Hekolu Island.
It's morphin' time.
I went there to see Red's old monster again.
God, if that dragon was only a character in Smash to use.
That's when I met you.
You were given Red's kinship stone and now a Rathalos egg.
Ooh.
This is destiny.
Rathalos.
This is the legendary monster, Razewing Ratha, the monster with the wings of ruin.
It's said that a beat of its wings can bring about waves of destruction.
Many people believe there's a connection between the strange happenings and the wings of ruin. The pits are appearing everywhere, and they're emitting a strange light.
S//. /S. That's gotta hurt. You know, this kind of reminds me of Spider Riders.
The whole idea of forming kinship with monsters. How do you control them?
You don't.
It's not about control. Monsters help riders of their own will.
Yeah, it definitely reminds me of Spider Riders.
The bonds between monsters and riders are just like your bond with Tsukino.
Big explosion.
What kind of power does Ratha really have? Why are all of these pits appearing? And who are those people who want to take Ratha for themselves?
Oh yeah, an evil organization doesn't want one of the most strongest creatures in existence.
Doubt in your voice? Ratha will become anxious too. He needs to know that you will protect him no matter what. I can sense the flames of his life force speak to me. The burden of such great power is too much for his body to bear.
So Lily, he's too powerful for his own good.
A voice. Can you hear it?
Riders can bond with monsters. Surely you can groove with fellow humans.
They have the power of kinship. They're friends. They're monsties. Humans carry the
Monsties? Never heard of that word before.
that makes them strong. My friends here taught me that. I believe in the strength of humanity.
Monster Hunter Stories 2. Wings of Ruin. I might have to start playing this game because I've never played it. It actually looks pretty entertaining. Featuring free title updates. That's what I call action-packed. Palamute, available July 15, 2021. So literally tomorrow. Nice artwork. Pre-order bonus. Amiibo. So really, they could have a Monster Hunter character arrive in Smash. It could happen because it's a video game. It's also on the Switch. So we're gonna probably get one as a fighter.
And how about that announcement? The canine companion Palamute from Monster Hunter Rise will be joining Monster Hunter Stories 2 as one of the new monsties in the first free title update coming soon after the game's release. You can get an early peek at the game with the Monster Hunter Stories 2 Wings of Ruin trial version starting on June 25th, which also carries your progress over to the full game release just a few weeks later on July 9th. That's not the only way to join the hunt. Millions of you made Monster Hunter Rise a huge success earlier this year, and we have even more content coming, including a new collaboration on the Rise. Let's find out more.
New collaboration. Could it be with Smash? I can see it happening. I really can. Even though Rathalos is already in Smash as an assist trophy. Big assist trophy. Collab 1. Monster Rise and Stories 2.
Moon's blessing emerge. Ready?
Kitty.
I have a good feeling. What will it be? Moon's blessing emerge.
Yeah, stealing a dragon's egg, not smart. Version 3.1. Heart of a Hero. Icy blades of bright. So bright. Black leather pants. They have leather pants. And shades. What are they trying to do? Turn everyone into Wesker? Kimonos for animals. Yes. June 24th. 10 days. Now available.
There has never been a better time to be a Monster Hunter fan. With all the new updates to Monster Hunter Rise and the launch of Monster Hunter Stories 2 this summer. We can't wait to hear about your own stories of adventure. Well, that's not the only thing Capcom has in store for us this July.
Oh yeah.
Phoenix Wright will have new chapters to explore with the release of the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. North American and European future attorneys will finally be able to get their hands on the Great Ace Attorney Adventures and the Great Ace Attorney 2 Resolve, which were previously only available in Japan.
Oh.
You'll travel back in time to the late 19th century Japan and London to play as Ryunosuke Naruhodo, Phoenix Wright's ancestor, in this action-packed prequel. Now, let's hear more about the story.
So then, let us unravel this mystery.
So it's like a Japanese,
Welcome to the
crap, I forget the name.
Great Britain's mighty capital, London.
Ace Attorney.
It's incredible. I will become a lawyer. I have to.
Is that Johnny Young Bosch?
So then, let us unravel this mystery.
That's not.
What events?
So it's Japanese Sherlock Holmes.
Sherlock shows. You must have heard of me.
We must solve this case, Naruhodo-san.
Let us engage in the art of deduction. Mr. Naruhodo.
What have you to learn?
The Great Deduction. The game is afoot.
It would seem the truth is now tantalizingly close.
This might not be the game for me, but it actually looks very interesting.
Right to a cross-examination. Objection! Your testimony completely contradicts the facts.
Well, the prosecutor.
My lord, with all due respect, this is an
Oh yeah, he looks like the main villain of the game.
You're the best lawyer in the world.
Switch, Steam, and PS. Oh, okay, it's gonna be a
So we have 10 new
not for Xbox either.
and 8 mini escapades where you can take on the role of a defense attorney. Now, we all want to see some gameplay, right? Let's take a closer first look at 2 gameplay features new to the franchise in the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles: Dance of Deduction and Summation Examination.
Hello, I'm Jonathan, Capcom's marketing brand manager for the Great Ace.
Jonathan Goodwin. Couldn't be Jonathan Joestar?
This is the capital of Great Britain.
Where to?
The Supreme Court in Whitehall, if you wouldn't mind.
The Capcom team is thrilled to present 2 new gameplay features, Dance of Deduction and Summation Examination, coming to the Ace Attorney series.
Dance of Deduction.
While investigating to prove your client's innocence, players will come across conspicuous situations that require further examination with the help of Ryunosuke's legal aid Suzato and the brilliance of deduction from Detective Herlock.
Why do you have those scissors and the room is a mess? Yeah,
Herlock will proceed
right.
to present his logic and reasoning spectacular, a grandiose yet flawed series of conjectures.
Yeah, nobody else in the room. They heard a woman screaming. So yeah, cut off the beard, you look less inconspicuous, but then there's, like, beard hair all over the place. revolutionary on the run.
Ryunosuke and Susato will then discuss to correct the flaws in Herlock's deductions.
It's not Sholmes. Or not Holmes, it's
At this
Schlomes.
point, players will be prompted to search for clues that help identify the errors in the detective's logic and reveal the truth to the mystery.
See, it's one big detective game.
As players present new evidence and observations, Herlock will amend his deductions based on the new information. Upon uncovering the truth, Ryunosuke and Herlock enter into a semi-metaphorical, semi-literal dance that brings them to the conclusion of the dance of deduction.
Very well deducted, sir. You're a woman, and judging from the length of your shear of your hair, you are still very much her youth. Mary makes a very old, convincing man. Huh. Wow, very well good disguised. Ballerina on the run. Solved. Elementary, my dear sir. Now for the summary examination.
Players will attempt to convince 6 jurors of the innocence of their client. Their progress will be displayed and represented by 2 scales of justice, one black, representing a guilty verdict, and one white, representing a not guilty verdict.
Objection!
In the summation examination, take the stand to face off against the jurors, all of whom provide explanations as to why they've reached their guilty verdict.
You'll have to identify conflicting statements and sway the jury in your favor. Examine each statement carefully and select 2 contradictory...
Yeah, that guy with the knife, I wouldn't trust him to be a juror. Because it looked like he almost stabbed the person next to him.
Be ready to provide evidence from the court record to help prove the contradiction in their claims.
Ooh,
If you successfully point out
I looked
these
at deep.
contradictions among the jurors, you might just change their minds, too. With a slam of their fist, each juror you persuade will send a fiery ball towards the scales above and literally tip the scales of justice in your favor. Bring each contradiction to light and persuade the jury to help prove your client's innocence.
Objection! My lord, with all due respect, this is an outrage!
This is just
And yet you throw your wine at fire because...
in the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. We are very excited to get this game in the hands of both new fans and diehard fans alike. Thanks for watching.
Could be worth a actually shot playing, and it actually looks pretty fun.
It already seems like I have a bunch of games to catch up on. There are some exciting new adventures and titles to look forward to. Well, that's a look at the new premieres from Capcom. But what about esports? Let's close out.
Oh, not sports games.
From 2 of the stars of Capcom Fighters, Rob TV and Vicious. They'll tell us what's been going on with Capcom esports, including updates on the Capcom Pro Tour, Intel World Open, Street Fighter League, and all the other content on Capcom Fighters. Over to you guys.
Okay, yeah, Street Fighter, I don't mind. Sports games, no.
What's going on, everybody, and welcome to the Capcom esports presentation for E3 2021. My name is Vicious, commentator for the Capcom Pro Tour as well as Street Fighter League, here with competitive Street Fighter.
As long as it's Street Fighter and Marvel vs. Capcom or something like that, yeah.
Extraordinaire. That just sounds beautiful. It has a ring to it, and I think that's the perfect word to describe what we have for everyone today. Street Fighter 5, Capcom E3. It just feels right, and you feel that electricity in the air. Nice. No.
Finish him.
That was nasty. And there might be some people at home, Vicious, who don't fully know what competitive Street Fighter 5 is. The longer the
I don't play competitive. I barely ever play Street Fighter.
World, state to state, country to country, and we try to bring our opponent's life bar from 100 all the way down to 0 and feel pretty goddamn good doing it.
That's right, Rob. If you think you're the best in your region, sign up. Capcom Pro Tour 2 and become possibly a world champion at Street Fighter 5.
The double perfect, the way you look at the camera. Don't ever expect another man to control.
So in this year's CPT overall, it's a series of tournaments that have $5,000 on the line for each tournament. But
damn.
Money alone, that's not what's really at stake here. It's about making it to the granddaddy of them all, Capcom Cup.
Ooh, the Capcom Cup.
So behind me, you can see in all of its glory the Capcom Pro Tour 2021 official stage and set, and that's a place that you are
Sponsored by Red Bull.
That's right. We take all of our events and broadcast it live from this stage, and we check out all of the top competitors from each and every one of these regions. And speaking of, the Capcom Pro Tour has shaped up a lot. 2021, we have 32 events going on in the Capcom Pro Tour, spanning across 19 different territories. So there's so many opportunities for players.
God, I wouldn't stand a chance in those tournaments. No. Smash? Not so much, but I have a chance. KO.
Not only can you catch the Capcom Pro Tour live on the Capcom Fighters channel, you can do so on a plethora of platforms. We have it on Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. Of course, if you don't catch it live, you can also check out the VODs for all the competitive studying you would need to become a successful Street Fighter V player, as well as catching some of the community-focused content that we have on Capcom Fighters. We have No Neutral, the official pre-show of the Capcom Pro Tour. We have sets where we take players from around the world and play off in exhibition first to 10. Not only that, actually, we do have Street Fighter League that's happened season after season, non-stop action, 6 teams of 3, duking it out in this battle tournament series to see who will walk away with the championship and the $150,000 prize.
Street Fighter League is something that you don't want to miss because normally we only have 1v1 content, but now you actually have your teammates at your back, and every decision that you make is not just about you anymore.
Look for more news on Street Fighter League later this year.
It's overtime. What's going to happen? He checks it. Checks the movement. What's happening?
He's crying.
Let's not forget, the Intel World Opening is happening right now. Top players representing 11 regions around the world are competing for their place in the World Finals happening next month. Be sure to check out the official website for more information, including current standings and broadcast schedule.
To commemorate this event, everyone who logged in during this period will receive an exclusive competitor title and Dojo Auto. You do not want to miss this.
I highly recommend everyone to stay tuned for future Capcom Pro Tour updates on the Capcom Fighters channel.
And again, we've had so many events so far. We started off with the Japan region. We've had a couple of more events going on afterwards, but the action does not stop. In fact, we're going to be continuing off with the Midwest region for the Capcom Pro Tour. I know you're definitely excited about that.
100%. I mean, of course, your boy is from Ohio. Make sure you guys tune in to see the tournament.
You do not want to miss some of the best Street Fighter V players in the world compete head-to-head.
So it's you. I dare you to find better Street Fighter. I dare you.
This is a game about being a world warrior.
Dare not accept it because I'm not much of a Street Fighter player.
Obviously, they got a rivalry. I'm the best in the world.
This game has changed the lives of so many people here.
That's what I'm talking about.
My Colton's gonna go to the limit, and I ain't climbing the beat.
This is the ultimate Street Fighter V experience. This is Capcom Pro Tour.
Thanks, guys. It's been a really exciting season so far, and I can't wait to see how this plays out on the road to Capcom Cup. Remember to check out Capcom Fighters' Twitch and YouTube channels for more information and to watch the latest matches. So that's a wrap for Capcom at E3 this year. Let's recap what we all saw. Resident Evil Village is back with the latest installment of the survival horror experience and RE-Verse as part of the franchise's 25th
That's what I was
anniversary.
mostly wanted to see was Resident Evil.
Work on in the world of Monster Hunter with Monster Hunter Stories 2, Wings of Ruin, and Monster Hunter Rise. And don't forget to go back in time with the great Ace Attorney Chronicles to to tap into the family history of Phoenix Wright and solve new cases. Finally, don't miss out on the esports
Pro Tour.
Make sure you catch the latest matches with Capcom fighters. There really is something for everyone here today. But don't go anywhere yet.
A little bit.
Join the conversation on Twitter and make sure you check out the Capcom virtual booth on the E3 portal to watch all these videos again and more. I'm Rachel Querico, aka Seltzer. Thank you for being part of the Capcom experience at E3 this year.
Thought there'd be a little bit more for E3, but I guess you can't really expect much because how 2020 and 2021 have been pretty shitty. But there we go. We got 3 games and Street Fighter. I wonder what's next. Thank you for watching. Let's see what else is on today. Later. Next would be Razor, but that's Razor. But tomorrow for Nintendo Direct's already at 9 a.m. Then Bandai Namco is at 2:25. So yeah, all that's really interesting to me in tomorrow is really Nintendo Direct and Bandai Namco. So I guess that's it for this stream. It was a good half hour, 32-minute stream. So thank you guys for watching. So remember to comment, rate, please subscribe, like my Facebook page, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram. Those links are all in the description below. And please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more content. There'll be more content like this and much more on my channel. So thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time.